So many guys out there are so afraid to do this, and when they hear about you and other guys that went over and came back alive and successful, then they're like, oh, well, maybe this isn't just a big scam. Maybe this is real.
It is not a scam. It definitely is not a scam.
It's not. I mean, you could always find women that might play games. I mean, you're dealing with real people, right? So, sometimes you might run into something like that. But, for the most part, it's just people trying to meet each other, and what happens, happens. And
that's what I found, too. Exactly.
Yeah.
And they're so... and my wife-to-be, she is so genuine, so kind. I mean, it was hard not to fall in love with her.
Okay, so guys, today I would like to talk a little bit about dating etiquette and respect. We've been doing this now for about 16 years, as many of you know, and in that time we've arranged thousands, probably tens of thousands of individual dates. And many of those have led to serious relationships and marriage, and I think that's great. And I have a ton of respect for the women that use our service. I think it's wonderful that they're willing to go out and meet men that they've never really written any letters to, or maybe just a couple, but based on our phone call and our reputation, they'll come to the office, they'll go out on the dates, and they'll get to know the different men that are over there to see if there's any chemistry, any interest. And I think that's wonderful that they're willing to do that. But when you do go out on the date, I think that you as being the man and you going over there, that you do need to be mindful of the fact that you're in a different country, that you're in a different culture, that the women are not used to the English language, that you're going to have an interpreter that'll be helping you in some cases, not all cases. In some cases, the women speak very well English, and that's great. And you can go out and in most cases, you don't need an interpreter, but in some cases, you will need an interpreter. And if you do, that's a little bit of a different feeling on a date. Some guys can be just fine with that other person, and some guys are much more inhibited by it. So you kind of have to understand that, especially on the first date. I think that if the woman doesn't speak English or speaks poor English, that an interpreter is important because, number one, obviously, you need communication to see if there is much chemistry there. I mean, you can tell a little bit by body language, obviously. You can tell a lot by body language, but you still need that communication, that verbal communication to see if there is going to be a meeting of the minds, to see if there is a chemistry, and an interpreter is going to help that.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new. Check out our website at